Good morning. It is Wednesday. Hey, Randy, I see you already logged on. Thanks so much for joining. I am canceling this server thing that I have because I'm having problems. It's not going everywhere, and sometimes it's not announcing that the live is about to start. So I guess what I'll do is just make a makeshift with my phone. It'll save me some money every month because, it is what it is. And hopefully I can get people off my personal page to come over to the Peacock group page and get some more people watching. So I appreciate you guys that have been sticking through this with me. I really like being able to do the starting soon and let people see that it's live. But if it's not actually posting everywhere, then it's kind of a waste of time. It was good while it lasted. So I'm going to go back to my old way of just doing it directly on Facebook. So we might have some glitches next week because I'm going to cancel this so I don't get billed for next month. But it'll be like this till the end of the month. So that's my disclaimer. So I hope do realtors even have a hump day? No, Randy, we don't. We work all the bloody time. I don't know whose bright idea it was. I know whose bright idea it was. It was some coach or some person that said, hey, you know what? Most realtors aren't working Sunday. So if you start working Sunday, you'll get all that business. And then all of a sudden it turned into a 7-day a week, 24-hour a day job. So yeah, we work a lot. I tend to not answer my phone after 7 p.m. though. But for some people that works. Like I was talking to a colleague yesterday and she has kids and they're very active in sports because we were talking about hours and she was like, oh, I turn my phone, I stop answering calls at 9. I'm like, 9? Girl, I'm already in bed with my curlers in and everything. So, yeah, so she was like, well, from like 4:30 to 6 or 7, I have the kids at soccer or baseball or basketball or whatever it happens to be. And then we got to have dinner, and I let all my clients know that between 5 and 7, I'm not available. That's my time with my kids. And then she works after. And I've heard several folks with kids that do that. And so that is one great thing about real estate is that you can make your schedule work for your life. When I'm training new agents, I always tell them you have to set a schedule. None of us, the good Lord did not intend for us to work non-stop. Okay? You hear that, agents that might be listening? You can't work nonstop. I see some of these agents post their schedule, like when I go to seminars and things, they're like, well, I get up at 4 o'clock and for 30 minutes I go to the gym and then I do this and then I do that. And I'm like, and then they don't go to bed till 11 or 12. I'm like, you're going to die young because you need sleep. My background is sleep disorders medicine, and you need 6 to 7 hours of sleep every night. That whole adage of 8 hours, they did a study years ago that the longer you sleep, the shorter your life is, and the less amount of time you sleep, the shorter. So you need somewhere in that 6 to 7 hour range. And they may have changed that since I've been in sleep disorders, but I'm a firm believer in that. You don't need more than 8 hours of sleep, and you don't need less than 5. So anyway, moral of the story is you have to set a schedule or you will work all the time. That's why I take Sundays off. Sometimes, yes, I still have to work. Do I check my phone? Yes. Do I check my emails? Yes. But I grew up in a very religious family, and you didn't work on Sundays. You didn't wash clothes on Sundays. All you did was cook, go to church, pray, and sit around and talk about the good old days. That's what we did. Now times have changed and a lot of people don't do that anymore. People don't just sit around or go for a ride in the country or whatever. But there's something to be said for the old ways and having that slower day of the week. But anyway, so long-winded answer to your question. No, we don't have hump days. But anyway, let me just take a little sip of this coffee real quick. This is a coffee cup that actually Eugene made this for me when we were still dating. And I don't know if you could see it very well with the glare. It's a picture of me at the theater cleaning before a show. That's my dog Sprocket, who's no longer with us. These are us with all our friends at Christmas one year, Eugene and Sprocket. I hate this picture he took of us in the mirror with our antlers on. And there's one of me at the theater being silly, drinking from my solo cup with a mink stole on. So, yeah, I love this cup. He made it for me. I've had it for a while, but a little bit of my history there. All right, so we are working this week on listings. We are working this week on some buyers and hired 2 new agents. They both accepted, so those ladies will be starting soon. I'm really excited about that. One of these days, I'm going to do a coffee with Wayne in the afternoon, and you can meet the team. And then I've got another interview. And so if this third person joins, then I'll be at my quota for this year. I really wanted to have 5 agents plus myself by the end of the year. So that'll get us moving and grooving. So we'll be able to even better serve our clients. So yeah, so that's what's going on this week. And that's about it, really. I've been up since 4 o'clock, so I'm a little bit wired this morning because I've been drinking coffee since 5. And that's about it. That's about all I got to say today. So I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing good out there. I do have, no, I've got 3 new listings coming, but one, I think I'm going to cancel the listing agreement because there are people living in the yard in a van, and I haven't been able to get back in touch with my client to find out has she contacted the courthouse to do a formal eviction, because I can't show a house with people living in a van in the front yard that aren't supposed to be there. That's just too risky for people. Then I have another one that the neighbors decided to show out when the buyers were having their inspection yesterday. So let's hope the buyers don't decide to cancel on that one. I'm just waiting to hear back today. So it's always fun in this real estate world, always fun. And I'm going to do some training today. There are some trainings going on that I'm going to do. And then I have got to get back to reading and getting some things going there, because I've got a stack of books that are just looking at me here on the desk that I haven't read. And somebody posted that they were going to get back to reading, and they bought a book to read that says how to read faster. So I don't know. Maybe I'll look into that. Read 200 pages in an hour or something, it said. It's probably a lot of skimming, but we'll see. But anyway, that's me today. I don't have a whole lot more to talk about. I am going to get myself together and do a little exercise this morning, and then get my day going. So I hope you have a great day. And remember, I'm going to, after this week, I'll just be live on one channel, which will be the Facebook Peacock group. And then I'll share it to the other platforms. But if you want to connect live, it will be on the Peacock Group Facebook page. All right, well, have a great day. If you need me, as always, please do give me a call. Get out there, do something fun today. And always remember, wherever you go, whatever you do, be you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great Wednesday.